Psychology of people who struggle to make friends. Have you ever noticed someone who wants connection but never quite seems to find it? The person who listens more than they speak, who stands slightly outside the group, who wonders why friendships seem effortless for others but exhausting for them. In a world that celebrates social confidence, quick bonding, and constant connection, struggling to make friends is often misunderstood. People assume it means being unfriendly, awkward, or uninterested. Psychology tells a very different story. Difficulty forming friendships is rarely about a lack of care. It is often about heightened awareness, emotional depth, and protective self-regulation. Many people who struggle socially feel deeply, think deeply, and long for connection just as much as anyone else. Let's explore the real psychology behind people who struggle to make friends and why their difficulty reflects sensitivity, not deficiency. Number 1. High self-awareness that turns into self-consciousness. People who struggle to make friends are often extremely self-aware. They monitor how they speak, how they're perceived, and how others might interpret their behavior. While self-awareness is usually a psychological strength, in social settings it can become self-consciousness. Their attention turns inward instead of outward. They analyze tone, timing, facial expressions, and reactions in real time. Psychologically, this creates mental overload, making spontaneous interaction difficult. Conversations feel heavy because they are constantly self-evaluating. This pattern often develops from earlier experiences of rejection, criticism, or feeling socially out of place. Over time, socializing becomes exhausting rather than energizing. Their struggle is not a lack of social interest. It is an overactive internal observer that interferes with natural flow. Number 2. Difficulty with casual social bonding. Many friendships begin through light, casual interactions, small talk, jokes, and shared routines. People who struggle to make friends often find these early social rituals unnatural or confusing. They may prefer meaningful conversation but feel disconnected during surface-level exchanges. Psychologically, this reflects a mismatch between their communication style and common social norms. They aren't disengaged, they simply don't instinctively perform the social warm-up that others use to signal friendliness. This can cause people to misread them as distant or uninterested. Because early bonding relies heavily on these rituals, they may struggle to get past the first stage of connection. Once depth is reached, however, they often form strong and loyal bonds. Their difficulty isn't intimacy, it's initiation. Number 3. Heightened sensitivity to rejection. People who struggle socially are often highly sensitive to rejection, even subtle forms of it. A delayed response, a canceled plan, or a neutral reaction can feel deeply discouraging. Psychologically, this sensitivity usually develops from repeated experiences of exclusion or emotional disappointment. The brain learns to scan for social threat, interpreting ambiguity as rejection. As a result, they may withdraw quickly to protect themselves from further pain. This creates a self-reinforcing cycle. Fear of rejection leads to avoidance, which reduces opportunities for connection, strengthening the belief that friendship is unsafe or difficult. Their sensitivity doesn't mean weakness, it means they value connection deeply. They feel relational pain strongly because relationships matter to them. Number 4. Rich inner world, limited social expression. Many people who struggle to make friends have a rich inner world, deep thoughts, creativity, emotional insight, and strong values. However, expressing that inner complexity in fast-paced social environments can be challenging. They may struggle with when to speak, how much to share, or how to translate internal depth into casual interaction. Psychologically, this reflects an internal orientation. They process life inwardly before expressing it outwardly. Group settings can feel overwhelming, noisy, or superficial compared to their inner experience. This doesn't mean they lack personality, it means their personality unfolds best in calm, safe, one-on-one environments. Their challenge is not emptiness, but compression, having more inside than social spaces easily allow. Number 5. Desire for authentic connection without performance. At their core, people who struggle to make friends usually want genuine connection, not social performance. They resist the pressure to entertain, impress, or constantly manage their image. Psychologically, this reflects authenticity-driven values. They don't want friendships built on masks or roles. They want relationships where they can exist naturally. Unfortunately, modern social culture often rewards performative traits, quick charm, constant confidence, and social adaptability. This mismatch can make them feel out of place. Rather than forcing connection, they often choose solitude over inauthentic relationships. Their struggle is not avoidance, it is selectivity. When they do form friendships, those bonds are usually deep, loyal, and emotionally meaningful. Final thoughts. People who struggle to make friends are often misunderstood as awkward, distant, or socially incapable. In reality, they are frequently sensitive, self-aware, emotionally deep individuals navigating a social world that moves faster and louder than their natural rhythm. Their difficulty isn't a lack of desire for connection, it's a need for safety, authenticity, and depth. They don't struggle because they care too little, they struggle because they care deeply. With the right environments, patience, and understanding, they often form some of the strongest and most genuine relationships of all. Their path to connection may be slower, but it is rarely shallow.